Hey everybody, John Peterson from John Peterson Photography, and today I have Which One Works number 7. For those that haven't seen any of the previous ones, take a look through my channel. Number 6, it'll be right up here above me. I'll put a little card for you to go back and look at number 6. But number 7 here also comes to us from Grand Teton National Park. And real near the Mormon Row barns, there are a couple of trees out in the field. These are really tall trees, they're 100 plus feet, and they are out standing in their field, which is pretty funny. But I love photographing these trees, especially during foggy or cloudy conditions, because you can do some really wonderful minimalist work and really employ the concept of negative space in the images. And so today I've got a series of images from this location, and I want to walk you through my thoughts around these and why I feel one works better than the others. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in and take a look at a few images. Some of you who regularly watch my videos may recognize this series. I did another video around negative space, and you can see it up here. I'll put a card for it right up above, but if you want, check that out. But here are these trees that I love in Grand Teton National Park when the weather's bad, especially in winter. Winter's the best time to photograph these. And on this particular day, it was about, 8 degrees outside. It was snowing, and the fog and clouds were down right at ground level. And it made for a wonderful backdrop to isolate these two trees that are out here in this field. So I've got a couple images to show you to talk about which one works and why. So here's the first one to look at. Great solitary tree, technically executed extremely well. Everything about this image is great, except for one thing that I didn't like, and I shot this on purpose, is I put the tree on the left-hand side of the image. And generally, if you read psychology books and if you read some other art appreciation books, we have learned over the generations that humans generally like things on the right-hand side of the frame. I don't know if that has to do with being right-handed or left-handed, but generally we like things on the right-hand side of the frame. So when we put them on the left, it gives a little bit of a different feel to the image. It adds a little bit, for me, it adds a little bit of tension into the image. And this is not an image that I really want tension in it. So the vibe I get, the feeling I get from this image just really doesn't appeal to me as much as some others. The other thing to take a look at is look at the shape of the tree and notice how on the right-hand side of the tree there is fewer branches than on the left-hand side of the tree. And because this side of the tree is facing the majority of the image, you would think that this side of the tree would be more shapely, more important, but in fact it's the scrubbier, scragglier side of the tree. The nice side of the tree, the left-hand side, is pointing outwards, away out of the image. And so just the shape of the tree doesn't lend itself either to be on the left-hand side of the frame. So this was, yep, nice, but not what I wanted from this particular shot. When I shoot these trees, I shoot both vertically and horizontally. And so here's an image, it's a vertical image with the tree on the right-hand side of the frame. So the scraggly side of the tree is towards the edge of the frame. The nice side is projecting into the majority of the image, which is great. It's a vertical subject, so you would think a vertical composition would work well. The thing that I didn't like, again, this was a feeling. I mean, this image works. It's great. It's fine. But compared to some others, it doesn't work as well. And for me, it's the feeling of vastness. It's the negative space and the amount of negative space and where it is in the image in relation to the subject. It just doesn't feel as nice as some of the others. So continuing with that vertical theme, all right, I want more negative space. How about that? That's a lot of negative space in the shot. Okay, that could work. The thing this is actually one of the trees just slightly to the left of the one we just saw. You know, this could work, but the tree is awfully small in the frame. It's a beautiful, really tall tree, 80 to 100 feet tall, and it's so small in the frame, it just doesn't work well. I suppose I could crop this down a little bit, take 10-15% off the top, and make the tree a little bit bigger. But again, my goal is to try to get it as right as I can in camera. So here are the two trees together. Again, lots of negative space. You get a feeling of vastness with this. The trees are still a little small, and they lose some of their texture and their visual impact in the frame. So this is nice and all, but again, it's not really what I was after. So the image out of this series that really worked for me on this day is this particular one. The tree is positioned on the right. The scraggly side is pointing out of the frame. The good side is pointing into the frame. I've got enough negative space around the subject to make it feel like there's some vastness. It's calm. The tree is big enough that I can see the texture and the detail of the bark and the branches in it. There's enough foreground. There's enough space at the top of the tree before the edge of the frame. This is the one that works for me. So let me know your thoughts down below, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Have a great day. Bye-bye.